What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm here today to give you guys a review of the Air Jordan 3 Retro SE in the Winterized or Archaeo brown colorway. Today's video is sponsored by Heffalux. Heffalux is my all-time favorite sneaker insoles, and they sell eTPU insoles, which really is the same material you'll find inside Adidas Boost. So if you're looking to add some additional comfort inside your shoes, be sure to check out their website, which I've linked down below in the description box. You'll see they sell a variety of different insoles, so depending on the type of insole density and the cushioning setup you're looking for, you're going to find there's a suitable insole for anyone. So I've been a paying customer of Heffalux for years now, and to me, I personally find them to be very comfortable. So if you guys want to check them out and try a pair for yourself, be sure to use the code BOO at checkout, that's BOO, to get 33% off your entire purchase. So these are the recently released Air Jordan 3s, which is done in this winterized fashion, meaning these will be a bit more suitable to wear in the upcoming wet months ahead. So this pair released on October 8th for a price of $210 US or $270 here in Canada, and the official colorway for this shoe is Archaeo Brown, Dark Smoke Gray, Fossil Stone, Light Bordeaux, and Cement Gray. As for the shoe itself, so this is a very unique reinterpretation of the Air Jordan 3. First off, the entire color scheme has a very earthy tone to it, which makes sense considering it is meant for fall and winter. And you'll see not only are the colors different, but the material choices are different than your standard Air Jordan 3 as well. So taking a deep dive into the details, first off, the entire shoe has been given a water resistant treatment, meaning while you can't totally submerge your foot into water, it will stand up a little bit to water and snow. So the upper of the shoe is constructed out of this very nicely tumbled brown colored leather. This leather feels almost like nubuck to the touch, and to me at least, I thought the quality of the materials was pretty nice. Overlaid on the toe box on the front half of the shoe, we have this pinkish tan colored suede, and then overlaid on top of this, instead of the traditional elephant print, here we have what feels like more of a synthetic suede, which is done in this dark gray, almost black color, and stitched across it we have this very fine stitch detailing. So the bottom two eyelets are done in the circular light brown color, and then above this we have more of that pinkish tan suede and has this perforated finish to it. And then stitched within it, the middle three eyelets are done in this dark gray colored TPU. Finally, moving upwards, the top two eyelets are constructed in TPU in this burnt yellow sort of tone. Beneath this, you'll see that the upper portion of the shoe, this is again constructed in more of that leather or nubuck-like material. And then surrounding the top portion of the ankle collar area, here we have this Bordeaux colored nylon, which feels very thick and sturdy to the touch. Beneath this, wrapping around the bottom of the heel, we have more of that dark gray suede, and once again we have that fine stitch detailing which wraps around the entire back of the sneaker. And above this we have that typical Air Jordan 3 heel tab. This is done in this cream color, and we have this Jumpman Air branding done in dark gray. As for the laces, so these only come with one lace option, and there's just your standard flat style lace which is done in this cream or off-white color. Underneath this, the bottom half of the tongue is constructed out of that same thick nylon that we saw earlier surrounding the ankle collar area. This is once again done in this Bordeaux color, and the top of the tongue is also done in that same material, but the color is a little bit different. This part is a bit lighter, and embroidered in the middle we have the Jumpman logo done in a combination of dark gray and Bordeaux. The interior of the shoe is lined in this tan colored fleece material, and I'd say all things considered, it is pretty thinly padded. As for the insoles, these come with a polyurethane foam insole. However, it's lined in this purple colored textile on top, and we have a Jumpman logo stamped on the heel. So the upper of the Air Jordan 3 sits atop this full-length polyurethane foam midsole. The midsole for the most part is painted in this off-white color, but the top of the heel is painted in dark gray. And underneath the heel, we have this cutaway which exposes the Nike airsole unit that's found within the midsole for cushioning. Finally, turning the pair over to the bottom, so this is your classic Air Jordan 3 outsole. This is constructed out of a combination of medium gray, dark gray, and this cream or off-white color, and we have this Jordan branding running down the heel in Bordeaux. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these Archaeo Brown Air Jordan 3s. And for those wondering about sizing, to me these fit like most of my other recent Air Jordan 3s, so I personally went true to size and they fit me perfectly fine. So I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and for recent Air Jordan 3s that have released maybe in the past couple years or so, I found that they fit much better true to size, and there's no need for me to go up a half a size like I used to. But long story short, whatever size you normally wear for recent Air Jordan 3 releases, I'd stick with that same size for this specific colorway. Next up, in terms of the comfort, so these feel like any other Air Jordan 3. So with that said, I find them to be pretty comfortable as far as a retro sneaker goes from the late 80s. It's not going to be amazingly plush and comfortable, but for some reason, I've always found Air Jordan 3s to be more comfortable than, for example, an Air Jordan 4 or 5. But your personal preference may vary. I know a lot of people that think Air Jordan 3s are uncomfortable, so if you're in that camp that normally finds them to be uncomfortable, then you probably won't like these either. But if you're like myself and you like the feel of Air Jordan 3s on feet, then you'll like these as well. It's not going to be overly soft and cushiony, but it still gives you some level of step-in comfort, and it's just one of those silhouettes that I can leave by my door and it can be pretty much my daily wearing shoe. And after all these years, I've still had no problems wearing Jordan 3s daily. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and craftsmanship, so first off, material quality, I thought it was really nice. Though, like I mentioned earlier, the shoe has been treated to make it a bit more water resistant. As far as this leather upper or nubuck goes, I thought it felt pretty nice to the touch. Has this very nice soft and tumbled feel to it, and while the suede overlays beneath this weren't the best, these portions had a bit more of a synthetic feel to them. I thought the overall shoe felt pretty sturdy and it felt like it was decent quality. However, the craftsmanship was a little bit lacking. When I got these in the store, I had to pick through a couple different pairs to mix and match to find the best left foot versus the right. There were some issues with inconsistent panel cuts, and the midsole on one of the shoes was a little bit warped, so I wouldn't say that the quality control was the absolute best, which was a little bit disappointing considering the decent materials that we got. So with all that out of the way now, let me toss these on feet and I'll show you guys how these look. This is just one of those colorways of the Air Jordan 3 that I just weirdly gravitate to. If you guys know me, you know I'm a big fan of the Air Jordan 3s in general, but I feel like there's been a lot of misses when it comes to colorways from Jordan brand. And while I wouldn't necessarily expect this to be a colorway I like, maybe I'm just in that fall mood, but this pair just looks like a really nice shoe that I can wear in the upcoming months ahead. I love the earthy tones of this colorway, and even though I can be a bit of an OG purist at times, I think the changes in the materials, in this case at least, it really worked. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about these Archaeo brown Air Jordan 3s. For anyone watching, did you also pick up a pair of these when they dropped? Are you waiting for these to potentially go on sale, which I suspect they probably will? Or is it not really your cup of tea and you're passing on these altogether? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at sgo8, follow me on Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review and hopefully it helped you in some way, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video.